starting this video out in style. Some more manifestation. So I'm a big DSM fanboy. My first car ever in life was a 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse GS. So I had the 428. It wasn't cool, but I loved Fast and the Furious and I wanted that car. Then my next car was another, I think like 1997 GS again. But that one had like a cool wing and it was a little nicer condition. And then I finally saved enough money and I got a GSX. I think it was a 98. I saved all my pennies in my piggy bank to buy that car. And I want to say I drove it maybe 7 times because it gave me non-stop issues and I had no money to fix it. It was a very early learning lesson where if you have $5,000 to buy a car, you can't spend $5,000 because you don't know what's going to happen, especially on a used car. So the head gasket blew, it needed like radiator, my blow valve didn't work, and at that time I didn't know what the hell a blow valve was or any of that stuff was. Like I didn't know about anything. So I just kind of kept driving it and then it like blew up. I sold it for dirt cheap. I think I sold it for like maybe $1,800. I was in a pinch. And since then, I've always wanted another Eclipse, but then the GSXs are now outrageously expensive. You could borderline buy an Evo for the same price. So shout out to the homie Cody. He bought this Evo 7. I drove it around the yard a little bit, sent him some videos. This thing pulls. It's so like refreshing to be in a car that's actually fast. I always tell people it's better to drive a slow car fast, and I truly do believe that. I think driving the Beat, the miles per gallon, feels amazing. You're going 40 miles per hour, but you feel like you're going 90. Same thing for the Cappuccino. This being turbo feels even better. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it is a bit refreshing to drive something with actual power. Like this isn't even like a 500 horsepower car, but you know, around maybe 3. Maybe I need to cut off all this RX-7 nonsense. Just grab me one of these. Definitely cheaper, definitely easier to maintain, definitely less scary. Does it go brap, 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 brap? No, but it's 4-door. I love that. You guys know how much I love K-Vans. Having this in America would be sick. And I'll get a 6, I'll get a 5, I'll get a 7. Damn. This thing is really changing my mind, man. And all I did was drive it, you know, 0 to 30 kilometers an hour. I didn't even go into second gear. There's not enough space. But this is definitely in the same realm as a decent RX-7. And I would say this is a pretty nice Evo 7. But in today's video, we're going to put a new battery in the SMX, new battery in the Cappuccino, put new rims on the Actys dump. It's going to get Geolanders. And then I have the choice between putting these black ones or these heart rims on the automatic Actys that's headed to New York. Here's the Actys dump we're going to put the wheels on. Something like this is perfect. I feel like this is my MO when it comes to trucks. The basic flat one, something like this sandbar. Like people message me all the time and I'm just such an honest guy. And that's why I say I'm a bad salesman. Where it's like, could I find you a sandbar like this? Yes, but it's not really where I want to dedicate my time. There's just so many other gems out there, and there's so many other exporters that can help you get something like this. But this is just a regular sandbar. 4-wheel drive, no AC. If I had to assume, it's obviously less than $5,000 shipped. 61,000 kilometers. You know, like, we're going to detour a little bit right now. You know, to wait for the Fame Garage video, so we're going to just chop it up a lot. But look how many trucks are here. From all different sellers. Look at all the trucks. The famous yellow tape. I always suggest this guy to people. If your main goal is to save money and you want that $3,100, $3,300, $3,500 truck shipped, unfortunately, I just rather use my resources and my time and my boots to do something more effective. I can't compete with this guy. It's impossible. Where's Kenji though? We'll show him some love. You guys know, like, me and Kenji always chop it up. Let's see if I can find him somewhere. But yeah, the famous yellow tape. I always send people this guy. I think he has trucks for like, no trolling, like 2,400 shipped. And it's like, bruh, I'm trying to find grade 4s, grade 3.5s, low kilometer, supercharged. Like I'm more on that type of stuff. All these trucks, pick of the litter, whatever export company you want to use, whatever service you want to use. You can still even buy them on Car Deal Page. But me personally, and that's why I think I'm a bad salesman, I don't even want you to get in that truck. I don't want you to buy an S83 Hijet. I don't. They're old, Carbs are always having issues. They're slow. A lot of them are 4-speed. I don't want you to get in that. I want to get you in the car that, like, I think is kind of good too. To an extent, it's your money. Buy whatever you want. Don't let me stop you. But I might suggest other options that might be able to do it for you as well. On the other hand, you guys have seen the trucks that I've bought. It's always a scissor lift. It's always a dump. This one's automatic, AC, clean. Stuff like this are the things that I'm looking for. This trip alone, I think we bought like 4 supercharged sandbars. In the course of 2 months, we bought 4 supercharged sandbars. This really nice Cappuccino. That Evo 7 I showed you earlier. Really nice SMX, the step wagon, and then stuff like this. It is a Honda Actys. It is a plain Jane truck, but then it's not because it's a dump. And it's really nice. It has seat covers. It's an attack. It has AC. Has an exhaust. This is the type of stuff that I'm looking for. I want someone to buy this. I want your budget to be $4,000 and tell you honestly, bro, just save like $1,000 more. Unless you need it right now, but if you need it right now, just buy it in America. Just save a little more. And we could get something like this because this one was not that expensive. It was a Saturday Steals and Deals. Now let's do one last 360. At least these are painted black, so it doesn't look that bad. But the tires are beyond dry rotted. They're from 2016. These are brand new from 2026. Here's how we're looking before, and then here's the after. Here's a good subtle example too. For the people who don't want to be as loud as me, they don't want hearts or nothing like that. What really matters is just this. To be honest, the rear mid's kind of irrelevant. This is where all the money is. These back home are like $800. And you got them for $400 installed, and they come with some 12s. Now let's start it up. I'll do a quick circle around, make sure everything is good. Lights, hazards. See what I mean? Like, this is the type of stuff. And I'm sorry that I've been doing this for 6 years and, I'm a little jaded to the boring stuff. I apologize sincerely, but this is the type of stuff that I want to spend my time finding. I want to go to the auctions. It even has little stuff like the bar that only really is on the street. A lot of times I say AC is not even that important, just put the windows down. But it is pretty important on a day like this, when it's hot and it blows ice cold. But now let's spin the block. Let's go into ultra low first. Okay, that works. Let's go into ultra reverse. That's good. First gear, second gear, third, and unfortunately just fourth. Sounds good with that exhaust. Yeah, this thing sounds sick. Oh, I think it needs a little alignment though. Yeah, because I'm driving straight and the wheel looks like this. Okay, so it does need an alignment. I'll make sure to let Gio know. Battery swap number 1 complete. Let's let this run for a little. There's something about the SMX. It's not only that I drove it from Florida to New York with the homies from Car Deal Page, Rodrigo and June, but this is just one of those cars. It's similar to the Will, where I'm always going to want one and I'm always going to love it. This one doesn't have the bench seat, which I don't know, for it being a Honda SEX, I feel like no bench seat isn't as cool. But this one has a nice body kit on it, has some nice wheels. I love how all this looks. It makes good power. It isn't as big as a step wagon, and it isn't as big as like a full-size car in America. It's that nice in between, it being a 3-door. This one is extremely clean, surprisingly. Only 70,000 kilometers too. I don't think they were getting too down and dirty in here, but look at this. Show you what it looks like outside of just that dent. Side skirts, lip, fogs. I feel like that grill is different as well. Spoiler. Rear wiper deletes, obviously. Lots of space back here. Damn! I didn't even know it came with this. Is it bolted down? If it's bolted down, they won't take it. Yeah, they should leave this. Wow, this is nice. I got send it. Wow, it has this too. Okay, so let me try to hide this because they might throw it away. And then let me put this back there so they don't throw that away. But wow, what a nice Easter egg. I did not know that was there. Let's see how the Cappuccino is holding up. The exhaust light is on, which we knew at the auction. I wonder if that's something simple. Windows both go down. See if I see anything hanging. Now let's drive it around though, see how it does. Whoa, what did this come with? Some illegal narcotics? I don't know if I should leave that there or not, but shout out to Julio. He let me drive his red one around, and then I realized, you know what? It's really not that bad. It's not even that it's bad, it's good. It's actually really good. For the people who want, you know, an automatic, sporty, 2-seater K, there's not that many options. The Beat don't exist auto. The AZ1's a terrible car, but also doesn't exist auto. There's tons of hot hatches you could buy, like the Alto, Wagon R, Topo, all those come turbo. But for something 2-seater, it's really this or nothing. So let's see how it drives. Steering and everything feels good. Horn works. AC, let me see. I think the AC did work, right? Yeah, ACI does actually work. I think a lot of these, they don't work. Dash is actually surprisingly in great condition. They're always cracked. Has the nice EA21 seats too. Wood grain is another pro. Picks up power nicely. Brakes work good. Tires are dry rotted, so I'm gonna see if they could swap them after I'm gone. Anybody who's watching too, just because I'm not gonna be in Japan does not mean that anything that really changes is that like I won't be able to make videos of me doing things like that. But we can send wheels here, and then the yard homies install them. All the people you guys see here, they'll just install it. Same thing with batteries, same thing with everything. Yeah, it picks up good. Speed works good. I don't really understand the exhaust light. I think it's really a little wire that could be loose. I don't hear an exhaust leak or nothing. This thing is really clean outside of the sun fade. Trunk is in great condition. Even has the spare jack, clamps, and everything back there. It also has the roof bags. I'm going to take these home with me because they like mysteriously go missing. I don't know if they get taken in Japan, if they get taken in America. But I can easily fit this in my luggage, make sure it gets the owner in one piece. But now we can return this one. Now let's drive the Sunny. Now for the good old Sunny. I would put this in the same class as the Rover Mini, as a car that I would say prior to exporting cars from Japan and coming to the auction and learning more about all different types of makes and models, I would never get one. But after seeing this one and just moving them around at the auction and seeing what they look like and seeing different rims and interiors, I would 100% buy one of these. First time driving it right now. I'll let it warm up a little bit actually. These things are sick. It's got a Bluetooth muffler. I forgot how much this was. I need to do some more research on them in general. So I just did a couple laps, sent some videos to the customer. I was saying that the pedal for the brakes goes down pretty low. So I went to check to see how the pads were. And I load that, no, it has drums on both sides, front and back. But this thing is super loud with the exhaust. You know what's crazy? This, in my opinion, is kind of just as old and just as classic, I guess, as a Rover Mini, but I like it way more already. I don't know if I just became the biggest Mini hater out there. I'm not really a hater, actually, because I do love the Rover Mini. I think they're cool cars. But I just don't think I'm that stage of my life yet. But I think I'm at this stage, though. I think this type of flat, short body pickup, I'd be chilling in America with this. It doesn't have any amenities. Radio looks old. The AC controls look old. The AC probably doesn't even work. Big steering wheel. Feel like I'm driving a bus. But I mess with this though. Like the color. You could put some really cool like Beliza style rims in here. Oh man. But yeah, I gotta put my foot really far on the brakes for it to stop, but brakes do work good. Yes, it seems healthy too. Do not be surprised when I'm back in Japan in January that I buy one of these, put some sick, 13x6, 13x7, some really nice wide wheels on there, ship it back to New York, and I'm whipping this all around. This would be pretty cool to get like some type of no side garage paint job on here too. Not anime, but just something a little different. I feel like these always come in like cool colors. We've been on some that are like orange, blue, pink even. I really like this blue. But I think I'm gonna put this one back. It's starting to rain much heavier. And this might be the end of the video. Maybe I add some more stuff in there. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to everybody who bought a car at the WayBeforeTheFame garage. Shout out to everybody who got some wheels. I'm now going to work on this Honda Actys, but this is going to be a separate video, a separate project. I'm still on the fence on which wheels exactly I should install. You guys will see it in due time. I think I'm always a big fan of the hearts, but I feel like I might go subtle this time around. I might actually put these on there. But alright, thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Road to 60K, and let's see what else we get into. I still got about a week in Japan before I head home.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.